So today you have a great opportunity to invest in the premier psychedelic conference, the Open Minds Expo. So I'll tell you more about what the Expo is about in a minute. My name is Peggy Van de Plassche. I am the founder of the Microdose Diet, a protocol that is rooted in alternative medicines, including microdosing psilocybin, in order to reach more success, passion, and happiness. So there is absolutely nothing better than me than to speak about an investment opportunity for a conference focusing on psychedelic. This is definitely quite different from a tech investment, which is what I used to do in the past. But in the context of individual portfolio management, this is likely to be a very nice addition to many portfolios. So who doesn't want to invest in an already profitable business, actually? So if you want to explore this opportunity, please reach out to me, and I will put my contact info and the contact info of John and Josh in the comments. So what is the Open Minds Expo exactly? So the Expo is really surfing the big wave, or rather the tsunami, generated by the psychedelic gentrification. So the market for psychedelic drugs alone is projected to reach a valuation of 12 billion US, obviously, by 2029. And that represents a compound annual growth of 13.5% over 22 to 29 period. So that is obviously riding a very, very nice wave. And the Expo also leverages the immense consumer appetite for the topic of psychedelic wellness, as well as the difficulty to access credible information. So the mission of the Open Mind Expo is to democratize psychedelic wellness by really bridging the knowledge gap between practitioners and would-be patients or partakers. So they have 16 hours of programming, and that should definitely fulfill that lofty vision, while at the same time filling in the current void. So they would become in the process the premier consumer expo on psychedelic wellness. You have other exhibits on psychedelic, but they're never targeted to the consumer, actually. So with renowned speakers covering a range of topics, including legal access, sexual health, a live demo of a traditional ayahuasca ceremony, and discussion around microdosing led by me. This event is really groundbreaking, and it will really help attendees navigate the complex world of psychedelic wellness. And so the launch of the first Open Mind Expo will be in Toronto on June 1st and 2nd. And this will be quickly followed by Denver, Vancouver, Washington, with a total of 10 to 12 shows per year in North America. And so the ticket price ranges from $50 for a one-day pass to $80 for a 2-day pass. So the access to the expo will really be within the reach of most would-be attendees. So we're not in the range of Taylor Swift Eras Tour pricing here. So very important, who is behind the Open Minds Expo? So two guys I know very, very well, amazing guys, John Kamin and Josh Kerbal, are the founders of the Open Minds Expo and also of Fresh Minds. I recommend if you're interested in looking at retreat abroad, they have all interesting website on that, Fresh Minds. So John and Josh began working together in the cannabis sector at Lift & Co. And they run the largest consumer cannabis shows in Canada with 20,000 attendees and 3 million EBITDA before COVID hit everything and everyone. So they are definitely not new to the party of scaling large events in the psychedelic space. You know, they know what they're doing here. And so they have a background in digital media that spans like 20 years, that includes role at Torstar, Auto Trader, Extreme Ventures, and Bain & Company. And they have a successful exit under their collective belt. So John and Josh have extensive startup and scale-up background. And they are once again back in the saddle to make the Open Minds Expo a global and profitable event. That's something that is important, is that each event is profitable. So they're raising money actually to accelerate the number of events and the pace of events they organize, but each event is individually profitable. So that is very attractive. So what is really the opportunity to invest in the Expo? As I mentioned, each of the events is cash flow positive and to a very attractive tune. So in order to quickly scale across North America, they are currently seeking $500,000 Canadian, I assume, anyway. And so an investment really in the Open Minds Expo will be of interest to individuals and organizations that are looking to have a legal exposure to the blooming psychedelic space. And it will also be of interest to parties looking to diversify their capital allocation into businesses with a scalable and profitable profile. So John and Josh, again, they will be very happy to share more financial details with you if you're interested. You can email John. I will, as I said, put his contact information. You can always reach out to me as well. So really, in a nutshell, investing in the Open Mind Expo, that's a great opportunity to belong a profitable, maybe I should say it once again, profitable business model with large growth prospects led by senior leaders who have done it before. So I hope that gives you a lot of interest to watch and see and go at the Expo, but also to consider on investments. It's a very, very interesting opportunity. So thank you so much for listening, for watching, for everything. Please reach out with any questions, comments, or interest, and I will pass it on to John and Josh. Thank you very much and have a great week. See you next week.